Good day, everyone. Good afternoon. This is quite a momentous event as we are all gathered here today to finally meet the handsome and outstanding candidates or delegates of the very first Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. I'm your host, Annabelle McDonald, and I'm delighted, truly I am, to welcome WORLWIDE 2023 press presentation. To all the supporters, maybe watching virtually perhaps, or here physically, either way, to all the supporters, sponsors, loved ones, and of course, our dear friends from the media, thank you for taking the time to join us on this auspicious occasion at Ascott BGC nonetheless. Now, being the first of its kind, allow me to give a little bit of a background on what Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide is all about. Now, picture this, right? The most good-looking, the most fit, maybe not too much in the imagination, we still have to be present here, and the most intelligent young Filipino men from all corners of the globe competing in an international pageant that'll make the headlines for sure. That's what Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide is all about. It's the first ever of its kind, a global competition that brings together contestants from all across the world from different Filipino communities, competing for the top 3 titles in men's pageantry: Mr. Pilipinas Global, Mr. Pilipinas Manhunt Supermodel, and Mr. Pilipinas Supranational. Not only that, but the champion will receive incredible prizes and even have their living expenses covered here in Metro Manila. Now that makes me want to amp up my testosterone too, wouldn't you agree? Anyways, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for these amazing Filipino men to show off their skills, charisma, and love for their roots, all the while making lifelong memories and friendships. Now, I'm sure you're all eager to see the delegates in person, but before that, let's prolong your agony a little bit more, and let's take a look at what they've been up to since submitting their applications.
Hi, my name is Joe and I write songs.
Hi, my name is Jefferson Bunny. I'm a half Filipino, British-born business owner in the automotive industry. I love cars, I love motorbikes, and I love flying everywhere I can around the world.
My name is Helmer John Galarosa from GMA Cavite, currently working as a medical representative.
Hi, my name is Gian Lyson Layo, 19 years old, from Laguna, and I love playing basketball.
Hi, I am Christian Lusuegro Aninipot, and I'm 20 years old, and I like to do cycling.
Bernanetta. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Pampanga, and I am a content creator. I'm a traveler and a blogger.
Hi, my name is Lorenzo Isip. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a tourism management graduate, business entrepreneur, and physical fitness enthusiast.
Hello, my name is Kenneth Lloyd Bistobase. I'm 25 years old and currently working as a guest service associate in one of the hotels in Naga City. I also love eating spicy foods.
Hi, I'm Josh Dino. I'm 27 years old. I'm a graphic designer, entrepreneur, and singer.
From Cebu City. I'm a student in physical therapy and I love watching anime.
Hi, I'm Andre Martinez, 23 years old. I'm 6'1". I'm a 4th-year marketing student and a licensed real estate salesperson.
Hi, my name is Oliver Brand Siedelman. I'm 6'1" and 21 years old
From Dipolog City. I'm an aeronautical engineering student and I used to play football.
Hi, my name is Carl Dominic Cuestella, 21 years old, and I love doing some outdoor exercise like hiking and biking.
Hi, I'm Drigo Francia, 22. I stand 6'1" from Caintarsa. I'm a nursing student here.
Ivan Icon Ignacio, 22 years old, 5'10". I love playing sports, basketball and boxing, and I'm representing the city of San Jose.
Kenneth Stromsness, 23 years old, standing 6'1". I love playing basketball, volleyball, and working out at the gym. And I'm representing Mandaluyong City. I'm 26 years old. I am 5'9", and I am representing the USA. My hobbies include fitness and going to the gym every day to inspire others.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the delegates of Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide 2023, beginning with Mr. Pilipinas. Mr. Pilipinas Bohol is Joseph Valor. Mr. Pilipinas Bulacan. Mr. Pilipinas Bulacan is Ray Aldrich Gregorio. Mr. Pilipinas Camarines Sur is Kenneth Estupale. Mr. Pilipinas Cavite. Mr. Pilipinas Cavite is Gilmer Galarosa. Mr. Pilipinas Cebu City. Mr. Pilipinas Cebu City is John Tanting. Mr. Pilipinas Cebu Province. Cebu Province is Lorenzo Isip. Mr. Pilipinas, Davao del Norte. Mr. Pilipinas, Davao del Norte is Johannes Risler. Mr. Pilipinas, Dipolog. Mr. Pilipinas Dipolog is Oliver Dalman. Mr. Pilipinas Ilocos Sur. Pilipinas Ilocos Sur is Carl Maristela. Mr. Pilipinas Laguna. Mr. Pilipinas Laguna is Gion Layog. Mr. Pilipinas Mandaluyong. Mandaluyong is Kenneth Stromsnes. Mr. Pilipinas Naga. Mr. Pilipinas Naga is Joshua Dino. Mr. Pilipinas Nueva Ecija John Dave Adam Apostol can't join us unfortunately due to a prior work commitment, but Pampanga. Mr. Pilipinas Pampanga is Adrian Paulo Araneta. Mr. Pilipinas Rizal. Mr. Pilipinas Rizal is Drigo Francia. Is also likewise caught up in a work prior commitment. Let's call on Mr. Pilipinas Sorsogon. Mr. Pilipinas, Sorsogon, is Christian Aninipot. Mr. Pilipinas, United Kingdom. Mr. Pilipinas. Lastly, but definitely not the least, Mr. Pilipinas, USA. Mr. Pilipinas, USA is Tyler Gomer. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the delegates of Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide 2023. They're not doing us any favors, ladies and gentlemen, because I think Metro Manila just got a few degrees hotter. Now, moving on to the next juncture of our program, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to introduce to you a very special individual. At this point, I think going back as a pageantera myself, whether you're a woman or a man, you embark on your dreams because you have a role model in mind. And more often than not, our national directors fill in the gaps for us in that sense. And a national director, as you would know, stirs candidates in the right direction, in the right course. And of course, speaking of the devil, he comes. But unlike my name, I won't live up to my name by conjuring the devil, but I'll be calling somebody who is clever as the devil and is twice as handsome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the national director of Mr. Pilipinas.
Okay. Pagbigyan niyo ako, this is very new to me. This is my first ever appointment as National Director. So there's gonna be a few jitters, but we're gonna get through this A-okay, okay? So thank you so much, Annabelle, of course, for introducing me to everyone. And of course, to everyone, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I know it's a holiday, and thank you so much for being here. You know, the funny thing is, just a few months ago, I used to be on a stage just like this during Manhunt International, just October 2022. Then I remember the jitters, I remember the pressure and the courage it took for me to be up in this stage and represent my country in front of the world. It's crazy, but not as crazy as helping each of these candidates fulfill their dream. Of course, their dream does not, this is not their only dream, of course. There's gonna be more projects, there's gonna be more, sorry guys. There's gonna be more roads that these guys will go through, more doors that will open up after this pageant. But I'm proud to say that even with a short time span that we had of scouting and looking for talent to represent Mr. Filipinas, I'm proud to show you guys that our candidates are ready to go. I remember talking to them the other day. Commitment, that's the number one word I told them about. Because most of them, they go to school, and some of them, they have jobs, diba? So I told them na in every event, of course, there's going to be sacrifices in times of school. Of course, sometimes there's going to be an event you have to go to, diba? You're going to have to skip school, or maybe a job that you have to skip din, diba? So we're just to push through dito sa dream na to. I talked to them about it. I said, sabi ko, it's not, hindi naman ata kayo sumali dito just for the heck of it. you went here to make a name of for yourself. So, sabi ko, all you have to do right now is just make the best out of the opportunity that's given to you guys. Diba? Have fun, of course. It's very pressuring. Right now, I'm pressured as well. Diba? Sabay-sabay tayo. Some of you are new dito sa pageantry. And I'm new to this because I used to stand where you're standing right now. And I feel you guys just have fun with it. Diba? Then just represent. There will only be 3 winners. So I understand that. But the results of that pageant will not dictate that. The results of that pageant will not that will not define your future in this business, in this industry. Okay, so just because you didn't get the result you guys wanted during no pageant na to, does not mean the door will be fully closed sa mga opportunities na dadating sa buhay niyo. Okay, the only thing that will define you guys is the hard work you guys put in, that fiery fury inside your mind, inside yourself, that will push you guys through the path you want to go to. So, ayun. And with that being said, let's commence and let's start our agenda today.
Right, on your mark. Thank you, Joshua. I'm certain all of these men are in good hands and will follow in your footsteps in bringing pride to our nation. It's such a neat full circle, but of course, let's take a moment to call on an esteeming success. Allow me to call on our national director once more on stage. He will also be joined by pillars of pageantry and entertainment that will serve as mentors and guides to our delegates in this inaugural year. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our presenting partners, Sion Lim and Mr. Jojo Bragais. Likewise, of course, they will be joined to complete the board of Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide by the president of Empire PH, the Jonas Antonio Gapos. Let's welcome them on stage for a photo opportunity. Thank you so much. I think another round of applause is in order for the Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide Board of Directors. Indeed, what a day, what a day. We're already making history. And to allow us to continue making that fabulous, fabulous history, let's continue as we would like to take their sweet time to acknowledge the key people who will help our delegates on their journey to success and to the titles. Our accredited partners. Our accredited partners play a vital part in are a huge help in and of themselves. And of course, being at the helm of the supporters throughout the competition as mentors and confidants as well. Now, for some of you, the term accredited partner might ring a few bells, but the term accredited partner also might be completely new. And so there's no better opportunity now than to talk to you about the Accredited Partner Program and its latest developments. Let's first get a glimpse on this video, shall we? Well, that just makes me even more excited. I don't know about you guys, but let's keep the ball rolling as we welcome our accredited partners director, the man himself, Mr. Joseph Rivera.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. Okay, if accredited partners program is something new to you, it is also new to me. Okay, our organization, MPRPH, is delighted with you sharing your afternoon with us as we revolutionize the pageantry in the Philippines. It is indeed a Philippines, but in every corner of the world where Filipino communities exist. True to its commitment of connecting Filipinos around the world, we are launching, next slide please. We're launching a network of Philippine pageants that will truly champion the values, advocacies, culture, and heritage of Filipino people. First and foremost, among these pageants is next slide please, Miss Universe Philippines, which is undoubtedly the country's #1 pageant, breaking records every year in terms of viewership, engagement, and following. Sabi nga nila, kapag Miss Universe Finals na, walang sasakyan sa kalsada, maraming absent sa opisina, at libre ang gupit pag ang nakoronahan ay isang Pilipina. The next pageant that we have on our plate is actually what we just introduced this afternoon. This is Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. The pageant is actually a consolidation of 3 male pageants that we already have, the Mr. Supranational, Manhunt International, and Mr. Global. Now, Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide is going to be the first international competition that will bring together men of Filipino descent in one event, all championing Filipino culture and heritage. Lastly, our MPRPH organization is introducing the newest, most innovative, and modern pageant in the country, the Miss Philippines Fashion and Beauty Pageant. Delegates will come from any province or city in the country, as well as in any Filipino communities around the world. Thus, you will see Miss Philippines Canada competing with our partners, our friends, and even business people can be a part of it. MPRPH is the proven partner of the world's most followed beauty pageants with a unmatched track record in mounting the grandest and most viewed shows, is now scouting for ambassadors who will be our crucial partners in revolutionizing the Philippine pageantry, beginning with our accredited partners program. A successful applicant who will be appointed as our accredited partner for a particular city, province, or Filipino community will have the privilege of holding your own search and pageant to choose your official delegate. In other words, there's no other way for a delegate or candidate to be able to join our pageant if not through our accredited partners. There is no other way. Your area, your city, your province, or Filipino community. And not only that, you also have, as our accredited partner, you will have the privilege of training your own delegates. If holding a local pageant is not feasible for one way or the other, although we will truly convince you to hold one, you will also be given the privilege of just casting. From before, you used to send your delegates to us and we screen them. Now, that power belongs to our accredited partners. You now determine who will be your official delegate for your area. With your own local version of the top pageants, you now have the means to move and motivate hundreds or maybe thousands of people in your area. As pageants remain to be one of the most loved forms of entertainment economic classes, it would be a lot easier for you to engage them to your various causes and advocacies. Kung yung tatlong pageants na yan ay hindi pa sapat, okay? We're giving you something really, really new. something that we are only launching this year. And simply put, kaching, kaching, kaching. Okay? With Empire's plan of merchandising the popular pageants that we own, you now have the privilege of distributing shirts, bags, shoes, beauty products, and more. Definitely another avenue for you to make an income out of your burning passion for pageantry. Details of which will be discussed to you by my colleague, Mr. Mike Lee, later on. With all these developments shared with you this afternoon, my friends, we encourage you to take the big leap. Come and be a partner with Empire of Beauty and Fashion. You'll also be given the marketing support, the expertise of the people behind the organization who are considered experts in their own fields. For the requirements to qualify as an accredited partner, first and foremost, you have to be 21 years old. Next slide, please. Yeah. You must have a proven track record in organizing events, or if not, you have the ability to hire the services of a pageant director, must be financially capable, must have a clear understanding of our mission and vision in Emperor PH, must agree and adhere to the program's rule and guidelines, must have a venue and logistics, and must have an impeccable plan regarding these developments. Our selection process, as shown in the slide, we already started the application screening last April 13, and we're about to disclose the first batch. Already scheduled an orientation seminar, a 2-day orientation seminar to be conducted by Ms. Shamsi Supsupli and Lloyd Lee. This is to expound on our program, deadline of which would be on May 15. Last slide, okay. The application forms, it's available in this site. My name, my number, and my email address shown and flashed on the screen. So that, my friends, basically is what our accredited program is all about. Before I end my presentation, let me share something that just came across my mind while driving into this venue. We have some APs around already. Sa aming mga mahal na APs at magiging APs, huwag matakot sa accreditation fees o kaya kahit ano pang fees. Okay? Kami sa Empire ay inyong kakampi as of to this date. And we'll begin with the #1 accredited partner, Mr. Cap Renan Eusebio of Bulacan. Our second accredited partner is coming all the way from Occidental Mindoro, RJ Bourbon. Unfortunately, he cannot make it this afternoon. And then the next, we have all the way from the Filipino community in Canada, we have Maharlika Mirasol, also doing it for Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Next would be Jory Rivera, there at the back. Jory is going to be our accredited partner for CDO, Cagayan de Oro, as well as Misamis Oriental. For Aurora Province, we have Kevin Sanchez, Sam Sombiro for Tagum City, and lastly, Rowena Diaz. Next week, we're coming out with another 10 names of our accredited partners. So all in all, we have 82 provinces in the Philippines, and we have a lot of communities around the world. So you can just imagine our pageant next year. We might have, what, 100 delegates? Okay, thank you very much. That's accredited program of Empire PH.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph Rivera. Indeed, it's not only a warm welcome, but also a congratulatory message in the works and in the making. All right, to keep the excitement bubbling up, let's call on our Director for Consumer Products and Creative Partnerships, because that's what pageantry is all about. We're putting the beauty in pageantry, not just because it's helping out our delegates to show up as the best version of themselves, but also to help our communities as well. Let's give the floor to Mr. Mike Lee.
Hey everyone, good afternoon. My name is Mike Lee, and I am the Director for Consumer Products and Creative Partnerships. So what's new is you saw the suite of brands that Empire is in charge of. Our task and our mission is to create business, to drive business out of the lifestyle that is represented by these brands. So one thing that's very interesting about all of this that's happening is that it is well connected to the Filipino culture, of representation. Having 116 key cities all over the Philippines, that can translate into something more meaningful. So, like the gentlemen and the women that are representing their hometowns, they can play a very vital role. As I've learned from speaking to some of our AP, hidden gems in the Bulacan area that nobody knows about. And you know what? Why don't we use this platform to work with Miss Bulacan and Mr. Bulacan to bring that out, to tell everybody about the beauty in Bulacan? And if every city can do that, that can translate into something greater. And my task is really beyond the pageantry, because that I leave to my colleagues, the expertise of the pageantry world, but mine would be more on the business side, because as Mr. Eusebio said, tourism is not just about pasyal-pasyal. Minsan it's about the food, it's about the products, what your local hometown has to offer. And this platform, it allows us to put a face to represent your hometown. I think it's very important to have representation. The brands that you love, sometimes it helps to have a beautiful face there, or someone you aspire to be. Thus, endorsement works. So here you go. The brand ambassadors of each of these cities can work to your advantage. Together we can create opportunities not only for ourselves, but more importantly to your constituents, to your communities. And all of this naman is driven by passion, by our urge to uplift the Filipinos. The vision of Mr. Gafud for these competitions is, for the global citizen, the global Filipino, to let everybody know what we're all about. So we're bringing the Philippines on a global stage. I think that's very important. And that's why the AP segment, there will be targeted efforts. Every city. It's interesting that some cities would call Joseph and I and say, bakit yung city namin walang representation? Well, talk to him. You can always do that because, it's very important to put our name out there. And I think this platform will help us do that. So I hope that you guys can appreciate. That's why our APs will play a very vital role in the coming seasons on how well we can do this. The tourism, the enterprise, and of course, the prestige that comes out of these events, really depends on how we steer this boat, so to speak. So I am looking forward. I'm very honored to be part of the team, and I'm really looking forward to making change, to working with Philippines a better place. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mike Lee. Indeed, Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide and the various titles under Empire PH are not only empowering and business savvy, but they also have a heart and a soul too. That's a really good reminder. Thank you so much to both of our presenters for enlightening us all. I've sure learned a lesson or two here, and I'm looking forward to finding out who will heed the call to fulfill such important roles such as these. Now, I'm sure you're all on the edge of your seats by now, and I'm getting a little antsy myself. I'm sure our media friends are bursting at the seams with excitement and eagerness. So you'll have to ask your burning questions within our designated microphones. And do I have to put out an advisory that we should keep it professional? Kidding aside, I think we can all get a little bit personal with our delegates this time. So let's call forth our delegate. Yes, let's get to it, to our little press conference question and answer portion. The microphones are located just beside the audience right here. You can step right up and fire away. Please don't be shy.
Hello, good afternoon. I am Jill Lopez from Pageant Chronicles, and my question is for Mr. Cebu City. Hey, so here it goes. How would winning the Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide title change your life and your community?
I think winning Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide would definitely, we understand the opportunity that this pageant has for all of us, and I really hope that it can boost my career. And for my community, I just learned about the thing that they said about marketing and boosting our community and showcasing what Cebu and all our local provinces have to offer. So I think that if May the Best Man win, whoever wins, it can definitely showcase what each province has to offer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cebu.
Good afternoon and mabuhay. I am Ethan Concepcion from Manila Standard. I have two burning questions. The first one will go to Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide, UK. Si Jefferson Ban. Please come at the center. And how has your experience been so far?
I'll address your second question first, if you don't mind. I think we've spent a few days together meeting each other, and my experience so far is, wow, there's so many different, diverse range of individuals here. We've all got different stories. Some of them are entertainers, some of them are entrepreneurs, some of them are professionals in their field, and some of them have these amazing dreams that they're still studying hard for. And so for me, it's kind of surreal to be amongst such distinguished gentlemen, and all of them really epitomize what it means to be a global gentleman of the Philippines. And I think for me, what inspired me to be here probably goes back to my brother. When we were 16, he was scouted on the MRT, and he had all these opportunities that he wanted to try out, all of these little dreams, and unfortunately he didn't make it past the age of 20. And so
Speak any Tagalog word, Jefferson?
Konti lang. Saan ka galing sa Pinas po?
Quezon City.
Nice. Thank you.
Kudos.
Thanks, guys.
My second question will go to Mr. Pilipinas USA, Tyler Gunter. Okay, are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Okay. In your opinion, what are the most important qualities that a Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide should possess?
Thank you for the question. And to answer that question, I believe the most important quality is advocacy. That being said, I want to embrace my heritage as a Filipino and also promote the culture of the Philippines, not only in the USA, but across the world.
Thanks so much, and kudos also.
Pageant vlogger. My question is for Davao del Norte, Johan Riesler. Hi, Johan. You're half Filipino. Good job. You're half Filipino and half German. How have you been incorporating, or how do you plan to incorporate your Filipino heritage and culture into your preparations here in this competition?
Thank you, Sir Adam. So, first of all, guys, I'm a Filipino citizen, so I grew up in Davao. So, pwede tayo mag-Bisaya, pwede na mag-Tagalog, pero English yung tanong eh. So, yeah, since I was in elementary, my dad asked me if I want to stay to Germany or Philippines. So, I didn't know, but I didn't have that kind of mindset that I have right now, but all I know is I love Philippines, and it's wherever I am, I'm happy as who I am. And hayahay lang. Thank you, Sir Adam.
You're welcome. Okay, my next question is for Kenneth. Kenneth from Mandaluyong. Is this your first time to join a male competition?
No, I joined the competition way back 2018, and I'm gonna Rizal.
Oh, all right. Okay. So now, since you are a pageant veteran of
Not really a
sorts,
veteran, yeah. But
what advice would you give your fellow Filipino young men about what to aspire or who to aspire to compete in Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide? What advice would you give to young Filipino men who aspire to compete in Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide?
for the younger generations, just go out of your comfort zone, of course, and be more friendly. And of course, be confident always. Work your physical body, go to the gym, prioritize your health always. So eventually, you'll be more confident and be the better version of yourself.
All right, thank you very much.
All right,
and
thank
good
you.
luck.
Hi, I wanted to ask Mr. Can you move? I can. Mr. Rizal, and then Mr. Dipolog, and Mr. Bohol. I wanted to ask why. Okay lang ba? Same question. Kailangan may earphones. No, my question is, ano yung kailangan mga katangian para manalo ng Mr. At bakit?
Tingin ko yung pagiging drive, yung passion mo talaga na makakuha yung goal mo.
Hindi, ano yung gusto mong mapanalunan? Aling title?
Gusto ko yung global.
Okay, bakit?
Kasi para ma-showcase ko rin yung talent ko.
Ano yung pinaka-talent mo or katangian mo na palagay mo ay babagay para may contribution ka sa Mr. Global competition?
Okay, yung mindset ko na gusto ko makuha yung gusto nila na yung maging drive sa kung anong bagay na gusto mo.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rizal. Next, Mr. Dipolog, same question. Ano ba yung pagkakaiba? Alin yung title na gusto mo panalunan at bakit?
I think the characteristics of a candidate of male pageantry is you must be true to be working with the organization, and then maybe I think I am fit for the three titles, but the title that I want most is maybe the Mr. Global, because I think I'm just fit there. Yeah.
Fit for the globe.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Maybe that's all. Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you, Mr. Bahoy.
Good day po. Siyempre, yung eagerness and the fighting spirit. And kung papapiliin man po ako, siguro yung supranational because I want to go to Poland.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Christian from the Crown Philippines, and of course, congratulations to you.
And I think this sets apart because we can showcase every province, even in other countries such as we have UK, we have USA. In here, we can showcase every Filipino in every city or even around the world. That's all.
Thank you.
Hello, Brian from Boys Love and Pageantry. My question goes to Mr. Laguna.
Hello.
Hello. What is something we can look forward to in Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide, and what makes you excited for it?
What makes you look forward to Mr. Pilipinas is it has a lot of activities, collaboration with Miss Universe, and at the same time, you can see here that the beauty of man, and at the same time, the art of modeling with a Q&A, and also we can what you call that we can showcase our talents, and at the same time, what makes me excited is to have fun with these guys, and at the same time, we can have some opportunities that will be coming for us, and that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello guys, congratulations. I am Pao Kanyamo, a pageant vlogger. So my question goes to Mr. Pilipinas Pampanga.
Hi.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
So my question for you, actually I've been seeing your post on TikTok. So you've been
Thank you.
doing contents, you've been
Sure.
dancing. So my question for you is, as a content creator, what advice can you share to your viewers or supporters for those people who would like to join a male pageant like this?
My advice to those people who wants to join Mr. Pilipinas, okay, my advice to them is to be brave and to have healthy mindset, to have healthy living or everything. Because for myself, I was victim of anxiety and depression, and so it was a tough journey for me to join here because everything is happening right now is kind of spontaneous. So standing in front of you is a good track on me. So Adorable, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. Mr. UK, can I ask you a question?
Hello again.
What do you think can you guys do to make this male pageant more exciting for the pageant community?
I think the thing we need to do to make this pageant more exciting for the Filipino community is really be true to ourselves and show who we are authentically. And each one of us has our own individuality, our own city, our own province that we're representing. And so we each have our own individual personalities and background stories. So if we really bring them out and show who we are to the Filipino community here, then hopefully we'll naturally attract more publicity to male pageantry going forwards. And I hear there's lots of great plans for this pageant, merging with Miss Universe Philippines, and I'm sure in years to come this will be one of the biggest pageants in the Philippines, and we're really excited that this is the first one and we'll all get to be a part of it.
Okay, thank you for that. I have my second question though.
That's a really good question. I wasn't expecting something like that. I'd say in the Philippines because it's so hot and maraming pawis sa singit. I'd go for briefs, but maybe everywhere else. Unless you go to Baguio, then maybe boxers.
Thank you so much, Mr. UK.
You're welcome.
Hello, I'm Celso for the Star Blogger. I would like to ask Mr. Naga.
Hello everyone. Hello.
Marhay na Apwan.
Maray na daw po.
Okay. Why do you believe that male pageantry is relevant in our country and worldwide?
I grew up in knowing that pageants exist. I've known several Mr. Pilipinas worldwide, and that's where it's like a melting pot of all the skills and talents that we have as Filipinos. And as Filipinos, we have a lot to offer to the world, and we just have to have something to celebrate it and to show it.
Congratulations. You passed the Q&A with flying colors.
Thank you.
Good afternoon again. Pahabol question. My last question will go to Bulacan. O sa aking kababayan, no? Etong question na to ay para sa iyo talaga. Paano naiiba yung katulad mo na mula sa Generation Z, mula sa mga dating Bulakenyo at Bulakenya? Sabi nga mula sa lalawigan ng mga bayani at nagagandahang dilag. Kamusta ang Bulakenyo ngayon at noon?
Maraming salamat po. Ang masasabi ko po dun sa tanong niya is, kilala ma-welcome sa mga tao kilala rin po ang mga Pilipino bilang matatapang dahil isa po tayo sa lumaban ng mga unang panahon. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you and good luck.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm John Ray from Tiaraholics. I'd like to direct this question to Lorenzo Isip, Cebu Province. Hi, Hello. Lorenzo. Hello. I've been following your pageant journey since 2019. I'd like to know, who is your role model and how have they inspired you in your journey to becoming a Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide candidate?
Should I say role model? I think all the pageant kings and beauty queens who represented Cebu, both national and international, they inspired me in a way that they have been representing Cebu, that recently Cebu is known as the pageant powerhouse in this country. That makes me, I might be able to do it. That's why what inspired me, and I think I really wish by this pageant, by Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide, I will be able to replicate their achievements through this event.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to our media friends for participating in our Q&A portion. I hope you got all the answers that you need. However, because it's Miss Diane Gasiliejo, let's give her the microphone one last time.
Because I wanted to hear from the others who didn't speak, Mr. Camarines Sur, Mr. Cavite, and Mr. Ilocos Sur. Am I right? Or meron pa? Bohol, nag-speak na. Okay, Mr. Camarines Sur, ikaw muna. So Cam Sur, right, is known for so many things. I myself have been to the water park there, which is one thing that made Cam Sur famous.
I think the way that they represent the country. So for me, if I win this pageantry, I believe, and I will always believe myself, that I will represent the country well by respecting those people that I've been connected to, even though they have different personalities. So that's the quality that I'm gonna create and do when I represent this country.
Okay, salamat. Mr. Ilocos Sur naman. Sa Ilocos Sur, I went sand duning. Napakasikat doon. Ano pa ang ibang mga adventures sa Ilocos Sur na ay pagmamalaki mo if you were to represent the country sa mga international pageants?
Well, for me, I want to suggest to go to vegan. What do you think? To Heritage of Vegan, the old houses there. I recommend you to go there. Like, it's so precious for us, and so that's all.
Thank you. Okay, Cavite, you're the last man standing. Caviteño ka? Nakaka-Chabacano ka?
No. Actually, nag-move lang ko doon like 2 years ago.
Okay, so yung Cavite, no, napakalaking transformation na. So busy, one of the bustling cities of the Philippines. Having known Cavite in the last 2 years, what is most interesting about it, and how would you describe it to the world?
For me, in Cavite, everyone is competitive, and that's the one thing that I've learned. And being helpful, because I'm currently working as a medical representative, and we used to help, especially during the pandemic time, and that's it.
Follow-up question field now, given that such a critical sector na marami we just went through a pandemic, and then ngayon you never know what's coming.
Yes, of course. Actually, we really need more parang frontliners. Diba? Nakita naman natin by pandemic time talagang sobrang hirap. So, I think that's one of the reason, kumbaga, para ma-encourage yung iba na sa medical field, gano'n. Like, kasi usually, yung Filipinos is parang, especially nursing, used to go to abroad, and I think that's the thing that, that's it, I think.
So dito, dapat mag-work dito.
Yes.
Okay,
correct, yeah.
thank you, Mr.
Thank you very
Cavite.
much.
Thank you so much, Miss Diane. Now, every single one of our candidates get to shine and have their moment. Wouldn't you agree? I hope you got all the answers that you needed. Now, they did so exceptionally well. Let's give it another hand for our gentlemen. Now, if you ask me, I think I don't mind a little bit of muscle on a man, but I think the biggest muscle on a man should definitely be his brain. All right? So you're all smiling. I don't know what you wanted me to say. Anyways, thank you so much. And I'm absolutely looking forward to the final night on May 6th, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. Now for a final special message. See, they're giving me the jitters. You have to see them in person and come right down to the big night so you can understand me. May I call back on stage the Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide National Director, Joshua De Segura.
Hello again, everyone. We would love to invite you guys sa finals ng Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide sa Okada, Manila, sa The Cove. So it's going to be at 7 p.m. and I wish all of you would be there because we're going to put on a show. All the plans are already laid out. It's just time to execute all that we have been preparing for. And so as yung candidates, we have 1-2 weeks more to prepare and they're going to be ready to go by May 6th.
Thank you, Joshua.
And to add to that, I'm sorry.
Sure.
There will also be a segment where Miss Universe will be part of our show. So to add to the highly anticipated Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide, dagdag ano lang yun, dagdag entertainment for everyone. So hope to see you all there and then God bless.
Well, let's have a photo opportunity. There you have it. It has truly been an extraordinary and wonderful afternoon with you all. We appreciate everyone's participation and attendance. Of course, our big and heartfelt thanks to our friends, to our incredible co-presenters, our accredited partners. I hope more and more of you can come join the fun as well. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors. Thank you likewise to Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide Board for taking your sweet time with us. Indeed, kung kinilig ako sa kanila, mas kinilig na nandito din sila. All right, and thank you to Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide team for all your hard work for this event. And it truly makes an impact, and their success is your success. This has been your host, Annabelle McDonald, wishing you a pleasant afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you.